Hey everybody, welcome back. My name's Eileen. Today I wanted to get into how to start your Instagram for your business. So I started mine about 4 months ago and I learned a ton of stuff and I kind of wanted to share my experiences with you and hopefully help you guys avoid the mistakes that I made. When I started, I was doing exactly what you guys are doing right now. I was on YouTube endlessly for hours, like looking for advice and how to get more followers or more traffic to my Instagram. So I'm going to talk about like what worked for me and what didn't, and hopefully it puts you guys in a better position. So first things first, you want to ask yourself, do you want a business account or do you want a personal account? With a business account, you have access to certain things like boosting your posts. So you would pay Instagram and they would advertise your post for you, help it get to a bigger audience. And then you can either set up your shop on Instagram as well, which is great because it's another selling platform that you can use and it's free. So I would take advantage of it if I were you. And unfortunately, you don't get to use all the cool sounds that you would on a normal personal account. So if you wanted to use your favorite song on your reel or your story, you can't. You can only use commercial sounds. So just keep that in mind. But I mean, it's not like a huge deal breaker. You'll be fine. It just sucks. I also kind of feel like you're gonna have a harder time getting your page to like a higher audience at all. Like I feel like Instagram makes you almost like pay for your posts to be boosted. Like you have to pay for ads in order for them to be pushed at all. So don't feel discouraged if your page isn't doing as well as you thought it was going to be. I'm pretty sure everybody with the business account feels the same way. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like I'm doing everything right. Why is nobody following my page? Like then I learned there's other things that you have to do. So I'm going to walk you through them and I promise that you'll start feeling better about it, okay? All right, so now that you've decided whether you want a business or a personal account, you need to start thinking about how you're going to start attracting people to your page. So the way the Instagram algorithm works, I feel like, is just a bunch of subjects. So you basically have like your skateboarding people, you have your people that are into guitars, and then you have people that are into like music or shoes or fashion, whatever the subject is. Find your subject and then you're going to start digging your path to get there, because you only have like one or two or maybe no followers at all. You don't really have a path dug to that subject yet. So the way to start would be to look for other accounts that do something similar to you. So let's say I'm a guitar crafter. I'm going to look for other pages that craft guitars and I'm going to start following them and liking their posts and commenting on their posts. And this is going to tell Instagram that I'm interested in this subject. And then if they follow me back, that means that, we both like the subject, and it might share our audiences between the parties that we're following. So keep that in mind. Who you follow actually matters. Don't start following like random accounts because they may not, it might mess up the algorithm for you. So try to stick to like your niche in general. All right, and now I want to talk about your posting. So your description, the tags that you're using, when you should post, and how you can get the most engagement. When you're posting, you want to make descriptions that are super engaging, and what I mean by that are try to ask questions. Try to ask questions that will make people want to comment below. And that's going to tell Instagram that your post is really interesting, and it's going to convince them to want to push it out there to a bigger audience and onto more people's feed. You also want to be super careful with the tags that you're using. When I started, I was super willy-nilly about the tags. Like I was just putting whatever because I was like putting like clothing brand or tattoo clothing. I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I was wondering why I was getting so many bot accounts or so many weird manufacturer accounts on my page blasting me all day long asking if I want to work with them. The reason why is that in using these tags, I was targeting a different kind of audience. I was targeting manufacturers. So when you're using a tag, you want to search it in the search bar. And if your post falls within what you just searched, then you're good to go. But if it doesn't look like where you want to be, then you need to find a different tag to use. So if you have no idea what tags to use, try to start narrowing down your search by being really like general in what you want to be in. So like if I want to be in like, let's say I'm trying to make a post about skateboarding. So I'm gonna search in skateboarding. And then I'm gonna find a post that looks similar to mine and I'm gonna click it. And I'm gonna look at the tags that they have. And I'm gonna see if I fall within one of these tags. And if I do, then I'm gonna use those. So I hope that helped as far as tags goes. I also recommend posting stories every time that you post something as well, so that in case somebody missed your post, they can see it on your story too. It reduces the chances of your new drop being missed or your new sale being missed. So I just recommend doing that. And then I also recommend that you post reels. The more reels, the better. You get more followers this way. You're just thrown into a huge pool of just different people and the exposure is better. So I recommend it. Your chances of going viral are awesome. I want to let you guys know that I am not someone that has like 15K followers and then went on to start a business and then made this video for you guys. I am someone that doesn't really have very much following on my personal page and then started my business page with 0 following and then grew from there. So I was able to get 100 followers each month in the past 4 months. And for me, that's a huge accomplishment and it's very possible. So there's 2 tips that I wanted to tell you about how I got them that fast. The first thing that you should do is try to attend an event where you can sell in person. And the reason why is you're going to come across somebody that's going to love your product and love you. They're going to want to follow you right off the bat. And they may even shout you out on their Instagram. Their friends are going to see that and then they're going to follow you back as well. So this is great because this leads to an organic flow of followers and Instagram loves that. My second tip would be to try to do some giveaways. If you have the means to give away maybe a few smaller priced items that you have in your shop, I recommend doing it because this gets people really excited. When people know that they can get free stuff, everyone goes freaking crazy and they're like, where do I sign up? So you set the rules really simple so that people can want to join. I also noticed that the more complicated you make the rules, the less people want to, sign up and do all of those things. It's just too much of a hassle for people nowadays. So make it simple. Just put the rules as like, make sure they're following you, make sure they like the post, and then make sure they share the post and tag at least 2 people. If they want to tag an extra person, it'll count as an extra entry. And then people are like, oh man, I get more chances at winning. Okay, I'm gonna tag everybody. So they start tagging everybody, which means you get more of like people looking at your page, looking at what you're selling. They're like, oh, I like this page. And then they start following you, which is even greater. So I think that's probably the best 2 tips I have for you guys. Hopefully this video helped you and I'll see you guys again next time. If you have any more questions, just please comment below.